Okay, good morning. Welcome to this class of BA Political Science, second semester. The paper is 2, Western Political Thought. And of course, congratulations. Now you are in this second semester, so we are starting the class. And your marks will be decided, by the Manipur University on the basis of internal assessments. Now you have a very few limited time. For your case, exam date is not announced, but for the sixth semester, they said the exam will take place by the end of August this year. So approximately 65 days are left if they also conduct this exam. Maybe internal assessment kind of thing will be also there. So you follow uh, this kind of thing also important. Now coming back to this present situation, the best of course is in the classroom situation. But one advantage is that you have this kind of recording classes, and then you can listen anytime. You can sit down at home, which normally you don't do in the normal time. But the COVID situation has led this kind of a situation. So what about the conditions we have? Let's use that facility and to learn something. And this way, you can be some kind of healthy about mind and body, because if you are not having a regular activity, then sometimes that creates a problem also. So that's one part. Other thing is that take extra care. This time COVID-19 is very infectious and very dangerous. So you should keep hearing the infections, positive rates, then also deaths. That creates another psychological problem. So you should take care of yourself and your family members. In addition to the what you find in the government of India and Manipur protocols and SOPs, you follow that what is called COVID appropriate behavior. But if you want to more in details, you can go through the website of the World Health Organization also. So take care, and at the same time do some physical activity regular. Maybe some kind of aerobic exercise, some kind of deep breathing exercise, yoga, or you can indulge into your hobbies, okay, or you create or develop hobbies. That's also very important. But what I find is also you can develop some cooking habits and some creative activities. That's also you can learn, particularly the boys. You can learn, there's no problem, and that will be very good for you also. And other things that one thing I have experience also, doing the normal activities like reading a book rather than relying or watching TV, social media. That also gives a lot of calming effect on your mind and body. Then you can write down something, your pen and pencil, your exercise book. They're also very anything which comes to your mind. They're also very useful, to beat the stress and that kind of thing. So anyway, this is some of the thing I would like to share, and take care against this COVID-19. Now let's come to the learning objectives of this paper, this Western political thought. There are 10 political philosophers, or the Western political philosophers, and we discuss their ideas, political ideas, and what they give some kind of alternative to the then existing systems. And among them, Plato and Aristotle is important. They are the Greek political philosophers. We'll discuss in detail. And please remember, they are having one unit, full one unit. So from an examination point of view, the 2020 marks. So they are important. And you have other thinkers like Machiavelli, Bodin. They also develop certain very important ideas like separation of power, sovereignty, the some kind of modern political ideas they also develop. Other is of course Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau. These three thinkers are also important. And other is the remaining is the Hegel, Karl Marx, and Lenin. Some of their basic ideas. So you try to have some understanding of these thinkers, and what they did normally is that they are not satisfied, or they are satisfied with the existing system, and in that context they develop what is called the alternative ideas, or they defended the existing situation. Now question comes, why we study this Western political thought or the philosophies of these political thinkers. Plato and Aristotle, they were living what they developed what is called the foundations of the Western intellectual tradition. Now, let's understand what this Western or the intellectual tradition as such. They write down the books. They wrote the books, and they express their ideas, and that becomes source of learning, discussion on the future political thinkers in the society and the people. So that is the importance of the what is called the Western intellectual tradition, and they laid the foundation of that. Subsequent political philosophers or the people, they read and they discussed, they rejected, they accepted, but whatever their ideas become some kind of a foundation of the what we call the knowledge of the the transformer in the society, politics, and the government. And they also discuss along with them various ideas like the concept of state. It's a political concept. It was not there before, but Plato, Aristotle, they developed. You also have discussed, citizenship, for instance, then revolves concept of revolution by Aristotle, and also the concept of justice, equality, and the relationship between the state and society, then the state and the individual, and also secularism, and then also sovereignty, or for that matter, how the history has transformed. Okay, and how what are the functions of the state, kind of a thing they discuss, and those ideas, whatever ideas, philosophies they develop, they influence or transform the human history. So let's talk about democracy. Let's talk about the republican form of government. Let's talk about equality. Let's talk about liberty, justice, freedom, or for that matter, the political rights of the individuals, or the how to bring the changes in the society. Those ideas are, some of them are still important, and therefore we study. So along with the political theory, that is paper one, and this Western political thought, this kind of foundation, it's a little bit abstract, conceptual, but for those who want to understand political science and those who want to opt for political science honors, these two subjects are very important. So in that context, you go through, and other thing is that how this class will be conducted. What I will do is that, as I said also before, there are three things. One, so please active in the WhatsApp group, go through it, activate, and then join. You tell your friends also. I'll upload the written notes of as per your syllabus. Okay, there were some political thought topics, and I'll upload it. That's one. Second is the the video recording through YouTube. I upload that, and third, that will be in English. Other thing is in Manipuri version kind of a thing. I'll upload in the what is called the WhatsApp recording voice. Now coming back to the interaction, the online class, we'll have it on Zoom or this Google Meet, but it will be, that those will be on the specific time. That is, on Mondays we'll have to, from 2:50 onwards. On Thursday to Saturday we'll have on 9 a.m. onwards, because you will be having other subjects in the college by the online classes by the other teachers. So in that context, but I'll inform you in advance when we'll have that. I will send you the link. We'll not have every day the Zoom class or the. So you please keep pen and pencil in this normal time. Then whatever materials I'm sending, whatever these recording lectures are sending, you just write down the important points. And if you have some doubt or some clarification, if you want, just underline. When you have the interaction, we can have that discussion for the benefit of your classmates also. And of course, through WhatsApp or the mobile, separately, you can ask these questions also if you have some problem. That too, we should do it. Now coming back to timing, be regular, and as far as possible, I will upload 10 or so every day. Now, other thing is that the teaching time, we have very few days for the sixth semester. Manipur UC says that they will have exam by the end of August 2021. So you have around 65 or 60 days time, but in your case that has not been fixed. But let's have that kind of a idea when exam may take place. You will have internal assessment, and that will inform some kind of internal assessment there. The mode or how it will be done will be informed. So what I'm trying to say is that internal assessment in fact become the basis of your promotion to the third semester also. So be serious, be punctual, learn something for understanding, but also for your examination point of view also. So that is the idea I would like to share. Now let's come to the last point. I may invite some of my friends to share on some topics on your thing, but also I'm thinking about inviting, to have a talk program, then interaction with you. people may be from different backgrounds or professions. It may be journalist, it may be filmmaker, it may be the politician, it may be civil servant, or it may be from different walks of life, so that you can have interaction, get some inspiration, some motivation, learning, so that you can choose your profession, your career also. And that way I'm thinking. Of course, that part I'll discuss with my head, and also with my principal, our principal. So you can suggest some of the names to whom to be invited, so that you can have interaction. So let's have that kind of situation, some kind of interest, excitement. But you also very important. I'll do whatever I can, but in your from your side also, some kind of a motivation, some kind of eagerness, that okay, I want to know this kind of a situation, that also require. So let's take it little bit simple, light. Don't think too much, but well, let's have some kind of a learning process. So for today I'll end here, and you just follow the WhatsApp group, and whatever the updates it is there. But I'll inform you in advance when we'll have the interactive online class on Zoom or Google Meet. But you please download these two apps from the Googles. You can download it and keep it in a mobile, and whenever it is required, then we can have the interaction. So once again, thank you for joining the class, and of course, welcome you in this second semester. Please take care till that time. Next time we meet. Bye for now.